Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Back to again. We missed some participants. We'll see. Wait. How many people are there? No, Gayatri is again. No? I didn't see you, please. Can you hear me? Champika, can you hear? Yes, okay. Okay, I guess we are going to have another 40 minutes then, so no need to worry. So, Rasika,
Sir.
so I show you the situation, what you need to tell. Do you have any idea regarding this? Yes. Can you see the Excel sheet?
Not yet, sir.
Not yet. Coming? Right. Now it's okay, I guess. Vimalsri, can you see the
Yeah,
Excel
I
sheet?
can see it.
Okay. So I guess we have a little bit time again.
Now can see. We can see now the result.
Okay, so Rasika, because you are
Yes, sir.
the teacher now, so I like to hear from you regarding this tragedy, because increasing number of failures, although we have taught them 11 years. I mean, still,
Yes.
Joseph was HSC also, we have some failures. Why is that?
Naturally, when we work in a huge class, now it is challenging for the teacher to have different activities to cater to the needs of the student.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I think we have to have a strategy like this. That had been practiced, and we have identified it is fruitful. Sometimes we focus making groups within the class and assigning leaders who are capable as well. Then design different types of activities cater to the needs of the children. Then because sometimes you go on with whole class activity, yet there will be some chances to keep different types of class activities as well. Because that's what when we are focusing on increasing SPAS, there are moments we drop our A's and B's. We don't
Yes,
focus
yeah.
mostly on C's, D's areas,
Yes,
where they can sometimes move into other range.
so it's
We lose
naturally happen.
contact.
If we concentrate
Yes.
increasing SPASs, we are going to omit A's and B's. So that's why most of bigger schools, you need to think about, because bigger school, which means you have more than 2-3 teachers. So maybe 1 or 2 teachers need to have proper mechanism of increasing the qualitative resource, which means
Yes.
A's and B's. Likewise,
Yes.
the very capable teacher, very handy teacher, very smart teacher should take the responsibility to increase the SPASs, because
Yes.
Because people who have achieved more than 50 marks, teaching is little bit easier. But there should be a very smart teacher to increase results, increase the S passes with lower skilled students. So that's why, especially Sammani, are you here? I don't know. Sammani, okay. Anyway, Rasika, you need to convey this message to, especially to the grade 11 teachers, because this time, however, we need to increase number of A's and B's in Wennappuwa division. So in this division only, we have so many pioneering schools in the district: Joseph's, HFC, Dankotua, and what do you call it? So that Buddhist ladies school.
Kirimatiana.
4 schools are pioneering here. But in North India, they have Dhammisara and Dhammisara. That's the pioneering school.
Why JV? Sorry, the HFC Maravilla.
But compared to Dhammisara, they don't perform well. But in here, HFC, all 4 schools are performing competently. So that's why these 4 schools, we need to think about increase the qualitative output. So likewise, Sandhya, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. Likewise, people who are in this cohort have to think about increasing S passes. So I like to Vimala Siri, you are from Attanayaka. You are from which
Mellow.
Mallow, but still you have good pass percentage, no? So you are doing 11 class this time?
No, sir. Mr. PL is doing.
So he's not in the conference right now, no?
Yeah. I informed him, but sometimes he may in problem.
I don't know. Mallow Kanishta. Mallow Kanishta. You are here, no? Your target is 29. You need to convey this message, Mr. Vimalsiri.
Yeah, sir. Sure.
Still, you have just 1 A pass. I guess you can increase this amount as well. A's and B's.
Yes.
Of course, your results are pretty good. Being a rural school, it's really good. And you need to think about this 41. So I'm not going to force you to pass just all 41 students, but try to 29, which means 15 and 4. This is all together 19. You need to add 19. These 19 students are from this cohort, 20 to 40. Can you get my point, Vivasiri?
Yes, sir.
So just ignore these other students, which means in the school level, you have to have a proper mechanism to advise them to get a S pass for other subjects to obtain higher number of pass, maybe 5. What do you call it? Attempt, hayan tunai, pahayan tunai, you know, level.
Yes.
Hayan tunai, pahayan tunai,
Yes.
try කරන්න. So don't force them to pass the English. So English is not, it is not for them, because
Yes.
that may be our fault, but this is not right time to do something for them. So that's bad luck for us and their self. So just don't, don't tell it exactly to their face, so they will confuse and they will vanish their belief. So that will be a problem. But in the school level, you should have proper mechanisms to guide them to take at least 8 pass, get 8 C's, so 8 test passes, so 5 passes with 6 passes with 3 credits or something. You need to think and you need to analyze their other marks and just try to follow them through basket subjects, and obviously Sinhala, Buddhist and Catholics and physical, PT, health science. So those are the easy subjects to get S pass. So just let them to do that. You need to work with these people. Remind that why I'm saying this, because of the pandemic we have no time to do a miracles. So you need to have that what do you call? You need to have the situation analysis, and you have to do what we can do.
Yes.
See, and please discuss with the principals, and they need to know the situation. And otherwise, if you are going to if you are going to teach them grammar, prepositions, adverbs, and so many things to these people, 0 to 20, you are going to waste your time. Please understand this. So this is not only my opinion, this is the provincial guidance only. Because of this pandemic, we need to ignore this thing. This is the bad, what do you call it, black spot of the school. This is black spot of English. Maybe some English teachers from grade 3 to 11, they have ignored these people. I'm not going to say everybody is here are very maybe autism people or slow learners, or there are some. But still, the main
Yes.
problem with the teachers who have taught before, they have underestimate them or they have ignored them. So that's why their marks are very low, which means that's not really good. But starting from 6 to 11, we need to think it. If we ignore one student, so that's their life, because they are going to get S passes. See this total 282, 282 plus 79. Obviously, these students are going to get W passes in Wennappuwa Division. See, it's more than 350. So who are responsible? That's not really good. But for this time, we can't do anything. If we don't have a superpower, we can't do anything. So that's why think what you can with these people. For example, when I was playing the role of Eddie in the Putlam, I asked some teachers in especially low performing schools and the people who have scored like this, give them maybe 20-50 picture descriptions. So ask them to do that. Around 5 marks they can achieve, and also train them to write the notices, and train them to analyze the paragraph, and train to fill in the blanks. And just that's why I'm saying, just analyze the 16 questions, understand what are the questions which are really easy to grab marks by your students. It is different from, it is not the same as the JVC and the Dharmarama and the Buddhist Balika and the Dankura. It is different. So you are the teachers. I mean, grade 11 teachers can understand that, can get my point.
Yeah. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. The
Yes, sir.
parallel
Yes, sir.
activities also in different ways. For example, if we are doing picture description, first we can give them some vocabulary and ask them to describe. Second, next time we can get them omit the prepositions and then we ask them to fill in.
Yes.
Another picture we can ask them to make a graph with verbs, nouns, adjectives, so that after that gathering information, so different ways if possible, that could be more convenient. And sometimes if you are focusing on these schools who want to improve their SPASs, they need to do more parallel activities with the same activity, sometimes doing 2-3 times. That would be because I have also done that way when I have categorized when I was teaching in the classes, when I categorized low scorers. It was the best way, like doing parallel activities, and sometimes one activity. For example, if I give a picture description, omitting prepositions, second time I'll do it the same thing, omitting verbs. Another time I will try that with omitting adjectives, so that those people can focus, the people who are really poor in gaining knowledge, they will focus on the same thing and increase their vocabulary power. The same thing is being repeated. So
Yes.
it is also waste.
Yes, that's absolutely good. So, and the other thing for the increasing of A's and B's to improve the writing part. So you'd better try with yourself, just make maybe 20, 50 letter writings and maybe essays. You just write yourself and you can give it to them to at least to by heart them. So they will learn something by reading at least. And also we are analyzing pie charts. Now we are having that fill in the blanks for analyzing graphs, isn't it, Rasika?
Yes,
So
we
just
have.
make some assignments, or else if you have running out of time, still you are free to find so many things. I have also shared in the English professionals group, so you can find so many things. There are each and every province they are sharing materials. You can go our northwestern province web also. You can see so many things. I mean, uh, copy the relevant activities which is suitable to your students. So that is what you need to do. Those activities more or is not different. Definitely, it's not same as each and every school. For example, Gayatri, can you hear me? Gayatri,
Yes,
so are you
yes, I
doing the grade
am.
11 this time? Grade 11, who is the
Not
teacher?
clear, sir.
Grade 11, who is the teacher?
Sorry.
Grade 11 teacher. You don't have the my handset, I guess. Okay, I don't think he's not here.
Clear. Sorry, sir.
So it's better if you can go inside. Okay. Anyway,
Signal problem.
yes, you are in the signal problem, but we are staying nearby, you know.
How do I?
Okay, okay.
So when we focus this paragraph writing,
Yeah.
We all every year we get a question, small short paragraph, 50, 60 words. So there we can guide them. What we can do is give some, for example, I'll take trees. So we are giving questions. What are trees? How are they useful? Like different. What do we use from trees? Like how do they get? How do we get? What do we take? Why do we? How do we use them? Like different types of questions. I think teachers have been practicing those. Then when the answer is being written, child has to write the complete answer for the question. I'll get myself then. What's your name? My name is Mrs. Rasika. Where do you live? I live in Wennappuwa. So the child gets complete questions, but the teacher has to prepare questions in an order so that child can develop the paragraph when she finishes answering the question.
Yes.
Then at the end, child can extract the answers and develop the paragraph. That is a small, like when we are focusing on that question number, mostly we get question number 8 in that way. So that is a way to do that as well.
Yes, absolutely. So if you are having any sort of programs in the English, please discuss with your principals right now, because don't wait to discuss these matters until the school starts, because normally in society and schools and principals context they are giving priority to science and maths, not obviously science but for maths and English, maths and the mother tongue. So they are not giving priority to our language, I mean our subject. So you have to make a strong request to take some time. Otherwise, you are not going to have time. At least maybe you have to work until 3 o'clock, and maybe you have to work on Saturdays. I guess I don't know whether it's going to be happen, but it is saying that. So what do you need to think? Discuss your marks with your principal and told him or her So we have discussed these matters. So I am going to plan this and that. So this is my plan. This is my plan in the sense you have to develop your plan. So how you are going to develop your number of pass students and how you are going to develop number of A's and B's, especially for JVC and HFC and other schools. But for rural schools, I mean low performing students, you have to think. Actually, those teachers from rural schools, they have to work a lot because you have to increase the results, which is very difficult comparing to working in what you call it, city school. So I know you are very smart in teaching, so you can work on that. But the thing is, you need to have a proper plan. Like Miss Rasika said, so two different things you have to do because increasing pass rate and increasing the qualitative thing. That is two different things. Please understand. If you're trying to do in one setting, it's not going to work. First of all, so I'm going to put these videos and everything in online. First of all, understand. Maybe still you haven't understand your marks. All the results have come, so everything is fine. Just laying fine with the curfew, what do you call corona, everything is here, we are having fun or something like that. But understand, having, we are vanishing the time. We don't have much time. Maybe 50 days we can teach. So how we are going to increase research from 50 days? That's what you need to plan. If you are waiting until school starts, you are the people who, I mean, you can't do anything. You don't have time. But still, if you have plan and if you discuss with the principals, they realize that you are in a track. So you need to improve your research. So frankly, you should be given some priority. So that's why I discuss the matters. I really appreciate. Sandhya, do you have Google Classrooms in Joseph's?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We have those who need now remedial. There is a remedial teaching group, sir. Now, those who are below 40 marks, we have a separate group and we upload lessons for them.
So how is the participation of students? I mean, how is the participation of weak students?
Participation is good, sir.
Okay. So
they write answers and they upload their answers for us and the teachers correct them, sir.
So it's really
participation is okay, sir.
Okay, fine. Nice to hear. If you have WhatsApp group or not, obviously FB is not
Yes, we
permitted for
have WhatsApp
students.
groups, sir.
But still, I am using FB.
For each and every class we have, sir.
Yeah. If you have FB group for your school, that's almost fine. Even I have shared so many materials in our English professionals.
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you.
In our FB group, English professionals
Hello?
in Chile. Can others hear me? Rasika, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sunday is
Sorry, I did not.
Okay. So what I'm saying, I guess you all have connected with that our FB group, English professionals. So when I get any sort of document, I try to share it. Likewise, if you have anything you prepare, or if you have any sound materials you have found, please share within the group. So I developed that group to on behalf betterment of the Chilau Sonal English teachers. That's not for public group. That's teachers group. So it's a professional group. So what you have, find it out, and if you have seen so many good videos, YouTube things, just share it. So I'll put the approval and we can share it. And also use the WhatsApp group as well. So these two groups are designed clearly for betterment of the students. So do betterment of the teachers. So please use the technology. So that's up to me, up to us. Work within this period and plan ourselves. And please make a collection of materials. What you are going to do after starting school. Don't waste the time because we have to work a lot because Wennappuwa Division is the pioneering in our home. So if you are going to work, we are going to take the third place or fourth place. Otherwise, we are going to lose the fifth place and we are going to have the sixth place in 2020, which is not good. So I guess I talk so much. So I appreciate if you can contribute something. Yes, it's
So
good time.
shall we ask all these teachers who have already connected with us to pass the message to each and every teacher in the division, English teacher, to connect with both the groups?
Yes, please do so. Because I have put so many things and even I have created a WhatsApp group for principals. So I have told them each and everything. So, but I am happy. We have more around 130 members in WhatsApp
Yes,
and
yes.
150 around in FB. Please ask them to join with the WhatsApp group as well as the Facebook group. For the
FB.
Facebook group, when you make a request, they will ask you a school. If you don't answer them, definitely you are not going to given the approval to get into the group. So please type the school. Otherwise, because that's only for Chila's owner school, not for Putlam, not for Kurunagala, because I have 60 more requests. It's not from Chilau, I guess, because I don't see the school name. So please use the technology. Yesterday also we had a very fruitful discussion with the Chilau division teacher because some told me regarding YouTube. Some have provided the YouTube's videos they have created. So if you have created any YouTube videos or any model papers, so you are free to uh, share it with your name. So credits gone for you, for the real authors. Royalty is for you, not for me. So you are supposed to share it on behalf of the other teachers and other students. Yes, you can. I like to share your views. This is good time. We have another maybe 15 minutes. Yes, one Anusha with spectacles. Can you hear me? Anusha with spectacles. Yes, you are the one. Yes, you are from which school? Anusha? I don't know whether you can hear me. What about Olivia? Olivia from
නයනමඩ මහාවිද්‍යාලය.
it's not Odelia, no?
ඔලිවියා.
Oh,
මල්වියා.
okay. So anything to add?
In my case, in our school, only myself is there as an English teacher. Then 6 to 13 classes are there. However, last time I was not the teacher, but last term, only last term, 11 last term, I was there because the other teacher get her retirement. And then this time, I'm the one who is handling grade 11. And I'm focusing the first paper. First paper means
Yes,
it is easy for them to.
Yes, if the pass rate is very low, so you can't go to the letter writings, other thing, you need to focus the first paper and show the marking procedure. Show them because just doing thing is not that. That's why I'm forcing you consider this is as a maths paper. How you are going to grab the marks? What do you to get the mark? What you need to write? Even the picture description, even the bar graph. If you do it like the Nestamol tag, when we see Chaturika, we can remember Nestamol is here. Likewise, you have to do and repeat it. So that's how you need to develop that weaker students. So you have gone through those diplomas and so many things that you better than me. So thanks, Olivia. Chaminda Priyanta from which school?
Buddhist Girls College, sir.
I have heard your name. Yes, Chaminda. What you can contribute?
Whatever the help that you need, sir, I can contribute. It's up to you.
No,
He's ever ready, yes, sir. He's ever ready and helps everybody.
Yeah. What about let's see, Buddhist. Previously, you were not here, no? Buddhist Balika. So I'm giving, you are doing, Chavinda, are you doing grade 11?
Yes, only one class.
Yes, grade 11. Can you see the Excel graph? Chavinda?
Oh, sir, yes.
So this is the term test marks. So I am expecting at least you need to pass 150 students, which means the people who have achieved 20 to 40. I am expecting you to do something to get at least a S pass. As well, it's better if you can school-wise results. You are here. Let's say uh, your number of A's, if you can increase the number of A's and B's, it's much appreciated because you four are the pioneering school. You can see the higher percentage of pass marks starting from JVC, HFC, Danko 2, and you are the fourth one. So obviously,
Oh,
because your principal is the English director, isn't it? So you can work on lot to increase these pillars. So that's what actually I am expecting. So just try to pass at least 150 students. Now it is said that 130, another 20 you can do, I guess. What do you feel, Chaminda? Is it possible or really? Yes?
no, it is possible. If there is a proper planning, it will be easy.
Yes. Yeah, that's why
Since they are girls.
Sorry?
Because it is very easy. The students are easy to handle, not like a boys' school.
You don't have what do you call disciplinary problems with girls and girls, no. So that's why it's easy to handle and just try to do something, make a proper plan. Do you have Google Classroom and WhatsApp groups? I guess in Chaminda.
We have a Google Classroom, sir.
Okay, are they joining well? I mean those students. Yes, are they joining well?
Yeah, so their response is very good.
Okay, fine. Okay. So, Chaminda, are you in our group? I didn't see you in our FB group and the WhatsApp group. Are you?
So I'm not in FB, sir, because I don't have FB account.
Okay. What about WhatsApp?
Yes, I joined, sir, because of Mr. Rasika's invitation. This morning I joined.
Okay. Because I am going to put each and every message into WhatsApp group. So I got to know that you are a good resource person anyways. So I can use you for other things as well. So it's better try to prepare the plan. When you after starting schools, you are not going to clean schools, you are not going to do anything. After cleaning and everything, proper mechanism going to start. So that's why you need to have a sound plan and do the implementation. And Shamini Adhikari from
Dankotu,
Balika.
I think.
Shamini, don't see whether she can hear me. And
No, sir, it's not Chamani from our school. She's not here. I think she sent a message because of she's having Wi-Fi problem.
Yeah, I get
she's yes, she's not from our school, I think.
Okay. Anyway, Samman, you got each and every point, so you can pass the message, no?
Okay, sir.
So Lanka Pereira from. Sorry.
I tap to speak and may other.
Pamela is from which school? Pamela?
Yes, sir. I'm from Joseph College.
Josepha?
Yeah.
Okay. Pamela and Sandhya both are from Joseph's, no?
Yes.
So,
Yes, sir.
Are you the section English head, Sandhya?
No, I'm not the head, sir. Nimali teacher is the head of the English department, but she has some signal problems.
Oh.
I'll send her the message, sir.
When still they don't have signal. No? So anyway, these points, Sandhya. to the section head because we need to have a sound discussion. That's why I try to take these divisional meetings because I'm not going to waste. I mean, I'm not going to use your school time after
Yes,
starting the school.
yes, sir.
Not there to take one day at least because we have very
Mhm.
less number of days. So I'm not going to use your days. That's why I have asked you to come to join this meeting. So I
Yes,
hope you are going to have a sound plan. If you need any sort of help, just WhatsApp me and put in the group so others will help in the WhatsApp group also. Please help others because we are trying to develop
yeah, sure.
our students. This is our division. This is our own.
Yes, yes,
Ultimately, this is Sri Lankan students now. So what you need to do is have to plan and share and develop ourselves and also develop themselves. Yes,
Shall we try somebody from center and please Boralax?
I think nobody is from here. Sentence, are there any from here?
Boralax?
No.
Maybe not connected.
Epaladeni, Disanand Epaladeni from which school?
No, not this one. That person here. He's my son. I am Champika Pierce from Holy Family Convent.
This guys.
I know the thing is this time he will do his A levels.
That's so totally fine. What is your school?
Holy Family Convent. Wennappuwa, I am Champika Pierce.
Okay.
There are two Champikas, Champika Pereira and myself. I am Champika Pierce.
Okay, fine. No need to worry.
Sir, Sirikampala, anybody from Sirikampala?
Sirikampala, no. The participation is very low comparing to Chilavdis. I don't know why. Because it was 40 teachers. We had 2 pages of, and we have a very sound discussion because so many participants were there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You are here now. Thank you very much. So, LG Nagla with the gentleman with the spectacles with
Pradeep sir.
who is that?
Pradeep sir from Holy Family.
Again, Pradeep.
Vijay. Yes.
Okay, so that's nice to meet Pradeep.
Yeah, I am Pradeep from Holy Family.
Okay.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you. So that's totally fine. So you got points. You were here before, I guess. Holy Family. Yes.
So now, usually, if each and every race they prepare papers, model papers, then I can pass them all to the teachers.
What do you mean? If you can prepare model papers, so like model questions.
Yes,
Please,
every year we are preparing.
Yes.
So other risk also preparing, so I can ask there as well and share them with the group.
We are going to share it within the group later. Jessica, we are going to
yes,
in the group. Please check the group. We are going to share so many materials. Right now also I have shared so many things. Please make use of them. And also the people who are capable in making materials and who have so many things, please share with us. So I appreciate if you can share for the division and for the zone. And the other thing, if you have so many sound materials, we can publish it. Publish them in the Facebook web page, in the zonal web page. So copyright will be given to you. Therefore, if you have sound materials, please share with us. Just send me through WhatsApp. Okay then. Hopefully we had a good gathering. So we are going to end this within 1 minute again. So it's around 160 minutes. So thank you very much for joining with us with this technology thing. I appreciate if you can do something, and please share these messages with other teachers who are in the very rural schools because HSC, JVC, Dankoto Balika, Kirimetian, all are here. But the people who have scored less amount of results are not Yeah. And please convey the message for these people. Okay, and thanks. Thank you, Rasika. So shall I wind up
Thank
the
you,
session?
sir. Sure, sure.
So
Sure.
thank you very
Yeah,
much. So
thank you. Yeah, welcome.
Okay, thank you, sir.
yeah, I'll put the recording as well in the YouTube. So because the analysis part you can see again if you are having difficulties, and please make the target. So if you need any help to get the target, Rasika also here.